Hello guys, I'm going to show you how to create some spiral stairs. So the first thing I'm going to do is, in my top view, I'm going to change the grid size to 32 from 64 by pressing the left square bracket. Sorry, 64 to 32. It's important to make the stairs double the width of what you actually want them to be. So if the stairs are 256, make it 512. Okay. You'll also need to account for a space in the middle. If you want to have spiral stairways with a hole in the middle, you'll need to include that space in the size of the steps. So let's have a 2 square gap as well, make it 576. To make the step look realistic, obviously we can't have it 64 blocks high. So I'm going to snap the grid size to 8 and make step 8. Okay. Press enter. I've got a step. Let's check that out. One step. Basically, what you need to do: edit, copy, edit, paste special. Now, basically, this is where you say how many steps do I want, how much is a step turning each time from the center point, and using a bit of maths, you can work out how high your steps will go. And how many degrees they'll turn. Basically, I'm just going to put in some random numbers here. I'm going to put in 12. So I'm going to have 12 additional steps on top of this one. I want it to increase its height by 16 units at a time. That leaves the same amount of space between a step as the actual size of the step itself. Rotation is going to be 15 degrees. So every time it goes up, it's going to rotate 15 degrees, 16 units above, and it's going to do 12 copies. As you can see, I've done this before. I've got a perfect 180 degree stairway. Problem is, as soon as you start walking up this stairway, you're going to get hit in the face by this thing here. So what we need to do is we need to slice. Okay. So using the slicing tool, we need to take away just less than half of these steps. So select the slicing tool. I'm literally going to cut it. Now I'm left with something a bit more reasonable. You're still going to get whacked in the face. The only way you can get around this is to, I find this is the easy way, select the bottom layer. So this is the bottom brush. Zoom in a bit, you can see that one there. Now I'm going to make another brush that intersects it, and you can see this is our gap in the middle here. I'm going to create this. I'm going to edit, copy, edit, paste special. The values are already in. It needs to be the same as the steps themselves. So it's going to do it 12 times. It's going to go 16 units higher each time and rotate 15 degrees. Hit OK. And as you can see, I've got some sort of crazy interlacing half helix thing going on here. What you need to do then, I find it easier to work from the top down. You need to have a keen eye for design here. You need to know what side of the steps they'll be going up, and also which bit you need to cut off. So I need to cut this bit off. Select each interlacing brush at a time. You can carve it by using Tools Carve. I prefer Ctrl-Shift-C. Now you just need to delete that brush and the brush to the side. But in order to do that, we need to select the Ignore Group option. Ignore Group is at the top on the toolbar. It says IG. Select that half, delete it, and continue down, doing the same on every intersecting brush. Eventually, what you'll be left with very tidy looking spiral stairway, in theory. Let's just make sure we've got this all looking good. It is indeed looking very good. Take a look at this. That is perfect. That is a spiral stairway. Whack that whenever you want in your building. So obviously if you want handrails on this thing, you're going to need to do it from the very first step. It's going to need to be a part of the step. So you'll need to actually include it on the first piece that you do, and make sure that it joins up when you loop it around basically. There's a lot more to making steps obviously. These are quite incomplete, they're not supported in any way. They've got no handrails, they've got no connections between the steps, but the basic principle is here on the screen right now, as you can see. And it looks pretty cool. So enjoy.